Welcome, it's denome. You are watching This Week in Crypto, where I talk about the biggest news in crypto since last week, and I will give some price predictions for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins at the end of the video as well. And from last week, I told you guys that we will probably go to 23,000 to 24,000 level, and from there we will see a pullback. And currently we're sitting at $23,660, and I do believe that this is a bearish chart, and I do believe we are headed down from Bitcoin here. And I will say that we will probably get a bounce above 20,000 or from this green line here, and then altcoins will start picking up with Bitcoin, and then altcoins will probably outperform Bitcoin going forward. That's pretty much my prediction there. As well as if you take a look at this price chart here, you can see there's a bearish divergence on RSI, and that we have kept making 3 higher highs here on Bitcoin as well. So I do believe we're headed down in the short term as well. And that's what I do believe that a lot of the institutions are waiting for as well. They are waiting for a pullback, and they're gonna buy the pullback again. I saw Alex Mashinsky from Celsius Network. He posted his Bitcoin price prediction, basically telling people to not buy Bitcoin right now and wait for a pullback to buy the pullback. So I think a lot of people are waiting for that pullback. It may not happen, but this is a bearish like a rising wedge pattern here, which usually goes to the downside here as well. So that's what I'm currently expecting for Bitcoin to do. But now let's talk about the biggest news from last week, as well as then we'll come back to talk about the prices and my predictions for Ethereum and altcoins as well. The biggest news from last week, hands down in my opinion, happened on Monday last week. So PayPal stock soars to all-time highs as demand for BTC on the platform is now more than the supply of new coins on Bitcoin. So since November 12th, the payment giant opened the way for its US customers to start trading cryptocurrency, and since then the stock has soared 17%. So this is massive because PayPal is basically leading the charge for Bitcoin and crypto adoption, because when you apply or let your customers do crypto transactions, your stock just soars. So which kind of stockholder would not want to add Bitcoin transactions on your platform if this is what happens to your stock? And the demand is just super high for PayPal, and they are making a lot of money from the fees right now because of this as well. So this is a really nice move from PayPal. As you can see, they're just doing what their customers want. So they made a survey recently. 54% of the PayPal users have an interest in its crypto offerings. So a lot of people in their ecosystem just want to have crypto exposure as well. And in early 2021, PayPal customers will be also able to use cryptocurrencies to shop at their 28 million merchant network. So this is massive again for 2021, and super good for crypto adoption and Bitcoin and cryptos as well. And as you can see here, demand for Bitcoin on the payment giant's platform alone now exceeds the daily supply of new coins. So really good for crypto, for Bitcoin. This is the most bullish news from last week, basically. And now let's talk about the most bearish news that I saw. And it's this one. So Ledger, you probably already know about this, but they had a hack where their information from their e-commerce database got leaked. So 272,000 people had their name, physical address, phone number, and email leaked on the internet. And the database was now dumped today, and you can even download it and see if you are on it on yourself. So if you actually have used my affiliate link to get Ledger, your information should be safe, because this leak happened on 25th of June, and I started using the affiliate link after that. So the snapshot when the database was leaked happened before I started using the affiliate link for Ledger. So your information should be safe. But I am sorry if your information is leaked, because a lot of people are pissed off about this, that their information is now public, that they basically hold crypto and they own a Ledger device. It's not good. And by the way, going forward, if you know that some company has any sensitive information, like let's say you use the Ledger shop, they have some sensitive information about you, I would advise you to contact Ledger and any other country that may have any sensitive information to remove your information from their databases. They have to hold that database for compliance and for legal purposes. But if the customer actually asks about that, at least in the EU, there's the GDPR, I think that's what they call it. It basically allows any private person to have your data removed completely from any company working in the EU. I know there's not as good laws in United States about that, but I do believe that you can still contact Ledger and have your information removed regardless. So if you haven't done that yet, I suggest doing that for Ledger and for other services as well. But as you can see, what they currently say is that it is a massive understatement to say that we sincerely regret this situation. We take privacy extremely seriously to avoid situations like this, and avoiding situations like this is our priority for our entire company. And we have learned a valuable lesson from this situation, and we will make Ledger even more secure. Since July, we have done everything possible to make Ledger stronger for the future. We have hired a new chief information security officer, and we are further hardening our already strong systems to have thoroughly reviewed our data policy. So they are learning their lessons. Hopefully this kind of dump our database leak doesn't happen again. It's super annoying. If this happened to you, all I can say is sorry. I know there are some some people trying to take legal action. I don't know if it will actually go anywhere, because it was like a force majeure situation. Whatever happened, it was a hack, a leak from their e-commerce database. So it's like your device is safe, but yeah, very unfortunate situation for crypto. And I think some people may actually want to sell their crypto just because they don't want to have that liability, like the physical danger, because your private physical address is now leaked online. And they know that you, or people who look at that database know that you have a Ledger device. So some people may sell their crypto, but just as the long perspective view, I do believe that this, even though this is bearish, I do believe that in the long run, this is just a bump in the road. So if you give up now on crypto, that could bite you in the ass as well if you're not in the 2021 bull run that we are currently witnessing. So keep that in mind, that if you sell your crypto because of this, you could still miss out. So that's a danger as well. Anyway, that's what happened with Ledger. Next big news that I saw is that Ethereum goes beyond $600 as the Chicago Mercantile Exchange unveils a ETH Futures product. So CME, as you probably know, it was the first Bitcoin futures product out there that was completely legal and institutional, and now they also offer, or will offer, a Ethereum version of the futures product that they have, and that's good for Ethereum. I thought this news here would actually make Ethereum go beyond Bitcoin in price, but that actually hasn't happened. I will talk about Ethereum later on this video, but anyway, that was good for Ethereum, but not good enough. Next, Snowden, Edward Snowden, you probably know him from leaking the intelligence agencies, some of the policies that they had in United States. So basically, United States intelligence community is able to spy on anyone without any warrant, without any reason to suspect you of any crime. If you have access to that classification, you can basically target any citizen and get almost any data that you want from them. So Edward Snowden was whistleblowing that, and he's currently a wanted man in the United States, and now he's in Russia, basically escaping the government there. But he says here that one word, Bitcoin. So this happened on December 16th. So he's bullish on Bitcoin, which is of course good for us who hold Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Next one, Hot Girl Meg. It appears she's some sort of a celebrity, has 5 million followers on Twitter and probably Instagram as well. And she partnered up with Cash App to give $1 million worth of Bitcoin to as many hotties as I can. So her fan base, I think. So if someone downloads the Cash app and uses whatever her code is, they will get $10 worth of crypto. And I guess they want 100,000 people to sign up using this to give out the full $1 million. Anyway, I do believe that in the future we will see more cryptocurrency companies partnering up with celebrities, because celebrities don't really have any issue with Bitcoin because it is not politically charged, and almost everyone likes Bitcoin right now, especially now that it broke through the all-time highs. So celebrities will be interested in partnering up with companies that can boost their own brand, because if you are now in Bitcoin, you're sort of like the cool kid. So I do believe in the future more cryptocurrency companies will partner up with celebrities. As you know, Akon the rapper, he has his own cryptocurrency already, and was it Jay-Z who was also bullish on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as well. So I do believe that more and more celebrities will start talking about cryptocurrencies, and especially now that some of the cryptocurrency companies have a lot of money, they will be able to do these sponsorship deals as well going forward. So I'm expecting more retail investor support through that as well. That was another big news. Next one, I think that's all for the news that I had for this week. Yeah, so now let's go back and talk about the prices here. So next one, I want to showcase Ethereum BTC, because this was a massive letdown for me from last week. So from last week, I said I'm more bullish on Ethereum than I am on Bitcoin because of this chart here. And we had a bounce from this trend line, but now we just have completely fallen below that trend line here. There's still this support line here that can save Ethereum from disgrace and shame. So if we get a bounce from this line, that can still save Ethereum. But for me, I'm already turning a little bit more bearish on Ethereum compared to Bitcoin, just because this trend line here was broken. And I don't see any way or any reason why this will be bullish for altcoins, because this trend line was broken. If this had held, that would have been much more better for Ethereum and altcoins. But since the biggest altcoin on the market now failed the trend line against Bitcoin, it's just looking good for Bitcoin and not really Ethereum. So if this bounces back to the trend here, that would be very good for Ethereum and altcoins. But as this happened, I am more bearish on altcoins. I mean, not bearish, but I'm not as excited for altcoins right now as I was just last week. So I do have about 25% of my portfolio currently in stablecoins, and I do hold a lot of Ethereum and Bitcoin and some of the big altcoins like Celsius Network token and Band protocol token and some other ones. I will make a complete portfolio video by the end of this year to make a prediction basically for next year. But for now, I'm currently sitting a lot of on my Bitcoins as well as stable coins. So yeah, this is not good in my opinion in any shape or form. So that's what happened there. So if we even take a look at the Ethereum USD chart here, it's not exactly looking great. So what happened here? Let's go to 4-hour charts. We had this bullish triangle set up and we failed it. We had a bounce from this support line here, which was good. And now we're headed again to retest that one. But I don't know if we can hold or not. It would be really good if we can actually hold that. But anyway, we would basically need a bounce above $536 to make a higher low on this chart. So anyway, in the short term, I'm quite bearish for all the coins out there, even Bitcoin. So I'm waiting for a pullback. I'm actually waiting for a pullback for a lot of the altcoins on the market. I'm not really buying anything right now, so keep that in mind as well. Holidays are just around the corner, so maybe the institutional investors are also taking a break from buying all the buying out there for now. So we'll see how things go. But for now, I'm not that bullish for this week. So just keep that in mind. And if we take a look at the markets here, Bitcoin went up 25% since last week. A lot of the smaller altcoins like Swissborg, super nice run for this week. Zilliqa, Elrond again making good numbers here. Chi gas token, I missed this pump. I'm a little bit sad about this one. And that's what happened there. Atomic Wallet coin finally pumping once again. I haven't been talking about this for a long time, but I do hold 1,000 of these just to get the perks on their application. But yeah, that's for some reason pumping the quantum resistant ledger. I think, did I talk about this last week? It's been pumping here. So that's nice for this coin here. Celsius Network token 22% up from last week. Binance coin 18% up this week. But yeah, I don't think like even 24 hours, a lot of the altcoins have not really had good numbers from the 24-hour mark here. So a lot of red on the 24-hour chart. And I do believe we will have a pullback for this coming week as well. And when that happens, I will be looking for opportunities. I'm not currently looking for opportunities, so I'm currently sitting on the sidelines. So just keep that in mind that I'm expecting a pullback here on the Bitcoin chart. So it could not happen, but I'm just waiting for this to break at least. And I was expecting, by the way, we had another move here. So we had a chart like this here, and this actually broke to the upside here with actually good volume. So I was actually expecting this to go to all the way to $25,000, but it didn't have the power to go all the way there. So I was expecting it to go all the way here, but it didn't go there yet. It could still go all the way here, and maybe we'll see what happens from there. But for looking at this chart here and the bearish divergence, it's not looking great for Bitcoin. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm looking for opportunities, but I'm also waiting for a pullback. So yeah, basically just waiting for whatever happens this week. And by the way, at the end of the week, I will be taking a holiday. So I will probably not be posting that much, but I will be doing a lot of research on my holidays. So I will still post a portfolio update by the end of the year. So you can look forward to that as well. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to keep updated on the crypto markets and if you want to know my ideas going forward as well. Anyway, that's it for this video. I will see you on the next video.